Here is the street, for example. Here is the Puma building. I got this one also, 207 Cristo. You know how I got this building? I walked in. It wasn't for sale. I walked in. There was a painter, husband and wife. And I asked the guy, are you the owner? He said, yes. I said, what do you do here? He said, we have the gallery here. We paint upstairs, and we get our paintings here. And we've been doing this for 25 years. I said, that's beautiful, beautiful paintings. Would you like to sell the building? He said, sell it and do what? I said, go enjoy yourself. Retire, go by the beach, sit by the beach, go watch TV, go enjoy life. He said, I don't know, I wasn't thinking about it, but let me talk to my wife. I said, okay. A couple days later, he called me. He said, okay, if we sell, how much would you offer us? I said, no, I'm not going to offer you unless you tell me you want to sell. See, I'll teach you how to negotiate. Very important. He said, okay, we want to sell. We can't think of anything now but retiring. I think you were sent to us by God. I said, great. You tell me how much you want. And we worked it out. You know why I got it? Because I sat on the phone and I called and I called and I called. I smiled, smiling and dialing, saying the same thing. Hi, I got a property at 207 Cristo Street, Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. And I have this and I have that. And Sunglass Hut called me back. Yeah, we're very interested. Come in, bam. Sunglass Hut has a corporate guarantee of $1 billion. They're publicly traded. They own Pearl Vision. They have 6,600 locations around the world. Is that a good tenant to have? Yes. They painted the building. And by the way, here I put a company called in 205 Cristo, a company called Del Sol. They have 110 locations in the Caribbean. Put it here, and I have a penthouse on top. On the side here, I have Coach. I have Tommy Hilfiger. I rented to Tommy Hilfiger $20,000 a month. There was a building here in the corner. It had for lease. I said, I got to buy it. So, because I have momentum. So I called the owner. He says, are you the owner of the building? Yes. I said, how much if you sell the building? He said, do you read English? I said, yes, I read English. Does the sign say for sale or for lease? It says for lease, but I'm just asking. If you sell, how much would you like? He says, I don't want to sell. I said, what do you do, sir? He said, we're a jewelry company. We have jewelry, $200 million of buildings, all in the U.S. Virgin Islands and St. Thomas and Puerto Rico here, all in the U.S., 200 million in buildings. We used to operate here. We don't want to operate our store. We just want to lease it. You want to lease? We talk. You don't? I'm going to hang up. I said, don't hang up. Don't hang up. How much do you want for the lease? He said, $8,000 a month. I said, come again? He said, $8,000 a month. I said, good. I want a lease. And when I wrote the lease, there is a section right there in the lease that says, if you sublease that space, you're still responsible for the lease. I said, okay. And I sat down on the phone, and I started smiling and dialing, talking to tenants, and a company called Burberry from England released the space from me. So I'm leasing it for $8,000, and I subleased it for $20,000 to Burberry. Burberry pays me $20,000, I pay $8,000. I get $20,000, I pay $8,000. And they are operating in the store, and I'm here. $12,000 a month. You do that, what is that per year? $144,000 a year. For 10 years is how much? 1.4. I explained that deal in details when we go to Puerto Rico, and they actually ended up taking 15 years. I didn't step a foot in the bank. It's a lease, sublease. And anybody can do it. Maybe not with that much spread, but 2,000, 3,000 spread. I mean, how much money do you need to be free? Isn't the goal to be free? Not to be obsessed about making money. The idea is to have some cash flow so you can start breathing.